That we've managed to get this Africa Fun Day together. We do have a lot of Asian students in the school. We've always done a lot to do with the Asian arts and culture, but I'm really pleased that because there's more and more coming from Africa, it's fantastic that we can start looking at the Africa, because it is a very multicultural school, very multicultural community. I think it's been fantastic that we've had songs and dance and storytelling. People are coming in, wandering around and learning much more about culture and arts of different areas. So it's something that we're really pleased we've started with. We're actually also doing it on Wednesday, where the whole school does African arts.
This event has been wonderful because it has brought people of diversity together, and we have been enjoying this African Day with storytelling, dance, drama, and of course sampling different African food. So in all, it's been a wonderful day. I've really enjoyed myself.
I'm 20 years old and I'm come from Portugal with my auntie and my two cousins. We find Nestac in a difficult situation in our lives, and they help us to get the right place to live and understanding some laws. Nestac runs also groups of children and young people, English, computer, and wedding and dance classes. They also provide social activities as projects and promote cultural integration, but also promote African culture within the wider community. I just can say thank you, Nestac.
Kim Haygarth from Cartwheel Arts in Haywood. I coordinate the Tell Us Another One creative writing and story project. We've been working with Nestac over the last few years on a number of projects, the Dress Code project and the Homelands African Story project. Okay, and as far as we're concerned, Nestac does really excellent work in terms of bringing people together, getting people who've been through very stressful and frightening situations to come out of their homes and get involved and doing positive things and introducing them to new activities, things that they might never have tried before. Nestac is all about positive engagement in the new communities that people are in.
My name is Kamran Hussain. I'm coming from Pakistan. I use Nestac servers since 3 years. I follow job coaching session 2 years ago. Nestac find me help to good job.
As Arts Development Manager for the Link for Life Cultural Trust, and in this capacity I have worked a lot with Nestac over the last 3 years. We have worked especially in the cultural field, so bringing people together through experiencing different cultural backgrounds and basically to enjoy music and dance and theatre, food, and just having fun together. And I think that's the strength of Nestac's work and the strength of events like Haribo, because they give people a chance just to enjoy, and I think we can overcome certain barriers by celebrating together. And therefore the whole cultural work Nestac is doing I rate really very, very highly, because it is work from the community for the community, and I think in general the work of Nestac is extremely valuable, because people who are working for Nestac know about the problems or the thoughts of people, and therefore can help very clearly and very focused, and they're doing that on a voluntary basis and with so much energy that I only can say great work, thank you very much.
Organisation called Rochdale, covering the area of Woolwich Failing. I do a lot of partnership working with Nestac, New Steps for African Communities. We've worked together for the last 4 years, from doing events with children and young people to adult events as well. Things that we've covered on taking some of the young people on different water sport activities. Also we've done arts and crafts sessions, after school provision. working basically with the wider community of Lower Failing. It's quite a mixed, diverse community. So with the support and help of both partnerships, what we've done is been able to combat any issues or problems with racial tension within the community of Lower Failing. I've also, for the last 4 years, volunteered to doing with the Caribou event. Unfortunately this year I'm not able to be there, so quite sad really, as I've got another family commitment, but I just wish Nestac all the best for the Caribou event on the 4th of July. And also I'd like to say it's been an absolute honour to work alongside Peggy and Guy and the other Maggie and Francis and the rest of the volunteers of the Nestac team. You're a brilliant team, and it shows with the commitment what you have to Lower Failing. And also other things what we've done is worked and done family support as well with families with issues in the community also, and it's just been amazing to work with you all. Thank you very much.
Now, I've been working with Nestac for a few months. I've been working with the trustees on governance, and I've been working with the paid staff and volunteers on where are we now, where are we going, and how are we going to get there. What I've found out in the last few months is just how committed everyone is to providing very important services to many people who are vulnerable in society, that's trustees. I think it's really important that an organisation like Nestac continues, particularly when you consider the amount of work it does for very vulnerable people, that's refugees and asylum seekers. And I think what is crucial is that everybody works hard to enable them to actually do its job. There are very many people, I think, who are not entirely sure what Nestac does. What Nestac really needs is far more money to be able to employ more staff, and that way they can engage with more people who they need to engage with. The people that everybody wants to come to, particularly agencies, because if you need to get into the African community to find out what their needs are, Nestac are the people to go to see first.
Housing manager on the estate in Lower Failing here, and Nestac have really done a lot on the estate, especially since they came on originally about 3 years ago. There wasn't really any community activities happening at that time, and since then they've really organised a lot of community activities, for example ESOL classes, drop-in sessions, job search, dance clubs, costume making, hair braiding, all those kind of things, homework club as well, that's really popular. And since then it's really been a catalyst to help other organisations come onto the estate, and there's now a lot more involvement because of that initial work that Nestac did. And they really play a key role as well in the tenants group, organising events that will include all sectors of the community, which is something we really appreciate, really aiding community cohesion. We've been able to work together really well the last few years, and I'm sure we can continue to do so. We really appreciate the work that Nestac does.